people being taught different things, or they talk about the same thing in a different way. Therefore, the people have a different view and understanding of what reality is all about, because it was taught to them in a different way of what it really is.
Oh, you see them chanting for them soldiers. Some of them man go fight a dirty one, oh yeah. They want to control with violence in them battle for the seven sea. Brimstone and thunder shall surely tell. All of your words we stand.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to your Inner City Wake Up Call, coming to you out of the port city of Wilmington, North Carolina, 365 days a year. This is your host, Al Alameen. This is your Intercity Wake Up Call. Wilmington, North Carolina, we got a lot of events today. Got two special events we got to make it to. All right, 1 o'clock, we're going over to the Money Mob. We're going to tear up Cross Man's Beauty Supply on 17th Street. You got to get over there at 1 o'clock, 1 to 3. Anytime between 1 to 3, come in, bring $1, $2, $10, $10,000. Turn that green to black. This is sponsored by the local organizing committee of the Million Man March. Brother Tyrone and Brother Gregory is doing a wonderful job with the LOC. We going over there to support today. No covers will be in the house. Hopefully we're going to have some copies for you and some books for you. We will be in the house today. Also, MLK Center at 2 o'clock. Parents, come out. Talk about your community. Talk about the things you want to see changed in your community. Frankie Roberts and Tiba Johnson are leading that group with a group of men. Come out over there, express what you want to see changes in the community. Parents, if you have children, they got daycare for you. So you can bring your children and have the daycare ready to go. Also, don't forget the NAACP March next weekend on Saturday. That's the Jones March, the historic 1,000 March on Jones Street. I got it right, I think, this time, Ms. Braxwell. So we're going to that march next week, next Saturday. They're going to be back by mid-afternoon. I think I might try to make it myself because I can get back in time to get my overnight work shift. All right. I want to thank, first, I always want to thank God, but I want to thank the people who are supporting this radio broadcast. I love doing this. I love doing the history. I want to let y'all know I am enjoying doing the shows. There's no pressure. I am enjoying doing the history lessons. That's no pressure. It's just what I love to do. And so thank you for all the likes and supports that you give, no covers, the comments that you give. And those of you that's on the air today, if you want to, I think I'm going to stay a little longer. If you want to talk, we can talk. We're going to be on the air after we go through these 43 days. Again, today, thank you for all the support you've been giving us. And we're going to keep running as always. We're going to keep doing this show every day, 365 days a year, health included. I found a way. All right, we got the Seagiulls this morning. Again, we coming to you out of the book, 43 Days of Thoughts and Understanding from a Black Man's Perspective. This is the video, audio book series. So you can get us on video, you can get us on audio, but always get us 43 days. This is day 5, and the chapter is called The Seagulls. I first ran into this concept about seagulls walking on the beach one day while eating a biscuit. I noticed that as I walked, there were seagulls following me, hoping that I would drop a crumb or two. As I continued to walk, I began to toy with them. I noticed that as long as they thought I had food, they would continue to follow me. Well, I ate my sandwich, but I noticed that the sight of the bag still kept them interested. As long as I carried the bag, the seagulls would follow me. I could rattle the bag, and the seagulls would come following me. Soon after I went home, I began to study seagulls. I found that they prefer to live on the beach, but they also live inland. I found that their main diet was crabs and small fish. However, the more I studied them, I also found that they will accept trash as their main diet. Trash meaning they will sit around McDonald's and hope you have a heart. Again, their main diet is crabs and small fish. Let me bring you into this perspective. Here is a bird that I noticed will fly 20 miles inland and sit on a lamppost at a McDonald's hoping that you will throw it a French fry. When the ocean that he's just left is full of crabs and fish, which is his primary diet. I can hear the morning chatter among the seagulls. Hey, Sam, you going fishing today? No, I'm going to sit on a lamppost. Look at lazy ass Sam looking for a handout. And today some of us will sit on a lamppost rather than run an extra mile. Look in front of you. The sea is full of opportunity. What do you want? It's right there. No, you'd rather sit on the lamppost? Yes, I know it's a hill and we're running, but everything you need is right there. Just reach out and grab it. Now, I've been writing about these seagulls observation for over 3 years now. I talk about it in my male development class. But it wasn't until a few weeks ago that I saw the punchline. I went out to the beach one Saturday, and once again, I became engrossed in the activity of seagulls. I watched as they waited, and whenever someone was discarding food, they were relentless in attacking. I even saw a few of them hovering over trash cans, flying to figure a way to retrieve the items that they wanted, as if trash had become their only diet. Now, these were not the seagulls that I talked about in my first observation, who had decided to go inland for food quests. No, these were the seagulls living on the beach, flying 100 yards from fish and accepting trash as their primary diet. I watched with awe and confusion, and then it happened. I looked beyond the sand and started to look out in the sea. And there it was. I saw a seagull flying low, then raising high and making its final attack in the sea. And what was the result? The result was a fish in its mouth. I had finally witnessed a seagull catch a fish out to sea. I soon began to take my eyes off the beach and look out at the sea more often. One by one I saw it. Seagulls in different parts of the ocean deciding to remain true to their form. Once I took my eyes away from what was in front of me, I began to see stars in the distance. See, there's always someone who will accept trash for their diet. And then there's always someone who understands it makes no difference where I'm from or where I live or what I do. There's always someone who will fly an extra mile than rather wait on trash and a handout. There's always someone who will never be defeated. There's always someone who will accept their assignment. There's always someone. And the punchline is that someone can be you. That was day 5, the seagulls. As I talk about the seagulls this morning, the few minutes I have left, I'm reminded, I like movies sometimes. I even once in a while watch a movie. But I'm reminded of the movie, the Avatar, the last Avatar. And in the movie, this Avatar goes out and is searching other people that have powers. And he runs into these earth people who can move earth. And he asked them, because they're being held captive by these fire people. And they're broke down, can't move. And he says, you earth people, what's wrong with you? You got earth under your feet. Look up under your feet. There's earth. You are earth people. You move earth. That means you can take a boulder, a rock, and throw it at someone. You are earth people. You can take the earth under your feet and rise it up into a mountain and make a wall out of you. What's wrong with you? And then they begin to get it and they rise up. Yeah, I'm talking to some seagulls this morning, I hope. We eating trash sometime. We sitting on a pole waiting. We are the descendants of former slaves. What's wrong with us? What is wrong with us? Descendants of former slaves, those that have been through the worst atrocity in the world. A slavery that in recorded history, there is none like it. In the annals of history, there is no history like the transatlantic slave trade and the slavery that took place in America. It was unhuman, but we survived that. We are the survivors. We are the children of those ancestors. Yet here we are today, will not take what's under our feet and move in a forward direction and accomplish what we're able to accomplish. Our ancestors were able to go through the atrocities of slavery and still come out intact, still come out strong. And here we are. But the difference with us and our ancestors, see, our ancestors was trying to leave the plantation. They wanted to get off the plantation. They had hopes for building their own community. They wanted to get rid of master. We want to go to master. We want to stay on the plantation. We want to sit beside master. Where our ancestors were trying to get away, now we're trying to be just like him. And so in not staying true to our form that our ancestors instilled in us, now we don't have the stamina and the willpower to move in the direction we should be moving in because we're not being true to form. We're like Jimmy the Seagull that's sitting on the lamppost waiting for somebody to roll a window down and throw him a French fry. No, T-Boy, I tell this story all the time about the seagulls. Yes, we got to be true to form today. Our nature is to rule. Our nature is not to serve. Our nature is to rule. Our nature is to have a family unit. Our nature is to police our own community. Our nature is those of created. Elijah McCoy, Lewis Latimer, these were creators. That's our nature, our history. That's why I posted every morning. The history of Mr. Burns this morning on the post. His nature was not to be enslaved. He ran away till he found this freedom because his nature was not to be captive and locked into his own environment. His nature was to be free. And that's our nature. If we get back to our true form and we can become the true people that we are. And that is the rulers of civilization. That's us. Look through history. That's us. Babylon, Egypt, that's us. That's us. Let's get back to our true form. Get back to our true nature. Get back to our true self. And we can look right up under our feet, right in our own community. We can build a better tomorrow and not have to wait on somebody to roll a window down and toss us a fry out the window. Let's make this green black today. Let's go over here and hit this beauty supply store hard. Let's go over to MLK and come up with some suggestions to work on our community. And let's continue to run in a positive direction. Run. I didn't say crawl. I didn't say walk. I said run because in a few minutes, after these 43 days of self-improvement, we about to fly, y'all. You want to fly with us? You welcome. Hit me on noocovers@gmail.com. Just say, hey, brother, I want to fly. Yeah, we recruiting today. Somebody asked me, they said, when you going to open the doors and let folks help you out? Come on. noocovers@gmail. You got a skill you want to help? You got something you want to lend to the program? And you want to come in and sit on the show? Fine. You got something you want to say? Bring it. We open. The doors are open. Yeah. Come on in. Sign up. Say you want to be a part of this. Say you want to run with somebody running in a positive direction. I'm your host, Dawood El-Amin. This is No Covers. Have a blessed weekend. And as always, keep running. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. I got something special for you on Sunday. Peace and blessings.